Hi, welcome to Future Technos. When it comes to performance, the Predator Helios Neo 6 is built to impress. This machine uses Intel's latest Arrow Lake HX processor. It's a high-tier chip and gives the laptop a big advantage over many thin and light rivals. Paired with the RTX 5070 Ti, it manages to deliver excellent results in both gaming and creative tasks. What makes this combo exciting is the fact that you're getting it in a portable design at a price that undercuts most competitors. In benchmarks, the laptop performs well across the board. Geekbench shows it keeping up with larger laptops that have more room for cooling. Cinebench results confirm that while it isn't the fastest HX processor we've tested, it's still the best performer in this size category. That's important because most thin laptops use weaker CPUs, but Asus went bold with this one. GPU performance is also impressive. In Time Spy, the Predator manages to beat the Zephyrus G16 that carries the same GPU. It even gets close to the 5080 model of that laptop. In Port Royal, which tests ray tracing, the Predator once again shows strong results. Steel Nomad, a heavy 4K benchmark, puts the Predator behind bulky machines like the Omen Max 16, but that's expected. For a portable laptop, these numbers are excellent. The only weak spot is Forza Horizon 5, where performance was lower than expected. Even then, it stayed close to its more expensive rivals, proving that this laptop offers serious value. Gaming is where most people will be putting this machine to the test. In Monster Hunter Wilds, it delivers over 60 frames per second at ultra settings in its native resolution. That's perfectly playable and very impressive for a laptop in this category. The 1% lows aren't amazing, but adjusting settings a bit fixes that. In Final Fantasy Dawn Trail, the Predator beats even the Blade 16, showing how well Asus tuned the system. Cyberpunk is another great example. With DLSS off, performance is smooth and very close to the best laptops available. When DLSS frame generation is turned on, average frames shoot up, but the 1% lows take a hit, leading to some stutter. Still, it proves the Predator can handle demanding titles with ease. Thermals and noise are always a big factor in gaming laptops, and here the Predator has a mixed story. In light use like browsing or writing, it stays quiet. That's a big plus because many gaming laptops spin their fans loudly even when you're not doing much. The Predator is different. It gives you a peaceful experience for daily tasks. But when you push it into heavy performance loads, it gets loud. The fans ramp up aggressively, especially in turbo mode. If you're editing video or playing a demanding game, expect noise. Heat also plays a role. The laptop always feels a little warm to the touch, even during light use. The keyboard deck, in particular, holds heat. It's not uncomfortable, but you notice it. Compared to the Zephyrus G16 or Blade 16, the Predator runs warmer where your hands rest. Another detail is the exhaust placement. If you use a mouse on the right side, you'll feel hot air blowing onto your hand, which can get annoying during long sessions. For creative workloads, the Predator really shines. Premiere Pro performance is excellent. Intel's Quick Sync feature helps here, allowing the laptop to render and export much faster than some AMD-based systems. Editors will love that. In DaVinci Resolve, results are solid, though the MacBook Pro 16 with Apple's M4 Max chip still leads the pack. Even then, the Predator holds its ground and proves that it's not only a gaming machine, but also a capable creator laptop. If you're editing 4K or even 6K footage, this laptop can keep up. Battery life, however, is the Achilles heel of the Predator. In light use, you'll only get around 3 hours. That's simply not enough for a modern laptop, especially one that aims to be portable. The reasons are clear. The display is locked to 240 Hz with no option to drop to 60 Hz. That drains power constantly. The dedicated GPU can't be fully disabled, which also eats into battery. And the Arrow Lake HX chip is powerful but power-hungry. All of this adds up to poor endurance away from the charger. This is the area where Asus needs to improve. If they release an update that allows dynamic refresh rates, battery life could improve. But for now, you'll want to keep your charger close. Upgradability is a highlight of this machine. Inside, you get 2 RAM slots and 2 SSD slots, which is rare in thin laptops. That means you can start with the base configuration and expand later. The Wi-Fi module is also replaceable, and the battery itself can be swapped out. This makes the Predator much more future-proof compared to competitors that solder everything. For power users, this is a big win. Even better, Linux compatibility is excellent. Fedora 42 runs smoothly, with everything from Wi-Fi to brightness controls working out of the box. That means the Predator isn't just locked to Windows. It's flexible for those who want to experiment. So, what's the final verdict? The Predator Helios Neo 6s is not the sleekest, not the coolest running, and not the longest-lasting laptop. But it's one of the most valuable. For under $2,000, you're getting performance that rivals laptops costing much more. It beats the Zephyrus G16 in raw power and undercuts it in price by a wide margin. Compared to the Blade 16, the Predator lacks premium design, but it makes up for it with better value and upgradability. It's not perfect. The speakers are weak, the battery life is poor, and the design feels less refined. But those downsides don't take away from the fact that this laptop delivers outstanding performance for the money. It reminds me of older, legendary laptops that weren't the prettiest, but became fan favorites because they gave people the most bang for their buck. That's what the Predator Helios Neo 6s feels like. A laptop built for people who care about power, not polish. And for that reason, it stands out as one of the best deals of 2025. If you see it on sale, it becomes an even better bargain. Even at its full MSRP, it's worth it. That's rare to say about a gaming laptop these days. Asus has created a machine that's not perfect, but one that nails the most important thing, giving gamers and creators the power they need at a price they can actually justify. And that's where I'll leave it. If you want the best balance of performance and value, the Predator Helios Neo 6s deserves to be on your shortlist. It's not the flashiest, but it's the one that just makes sense.